Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where today we're embarking on a transformative journey into the heart of Stoicism. We're uncovering 10 profound secrets that have empowered individuals to maintain their composure and strength, even in the face of life's most daunting challenges. These aren't just theories. They're practical tools to anchor your daily self-focus, transforming you into the steadfast rock amidst the swirling currents of life. But how do these ancient teachings remain so incredibly relevant in our modern, chaotic world? How can they transform you into someone who stands firm, composed, and resilient no matter what life throws your way? It's more than just philosophy. It's a way of life that we're diving into today. Before we unravel these secrets, I invite you to pause for a moment. Reflect on the last time you felt overwhelmed by the chaos around you. How did you wish to respond now? Imagine having the clarity and strength to face such moments with unwavering calm and resolve. That's the journey we're about to embark on together. I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How do you find your center in the chaos? What does being the rock in your life mean to you? Let's start a conversation and build a community of modern Stoics, supporting each other through our shared journey. One, act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely. Seneca, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, serves as a beacon for those seeking to lead a life of virtue and integrity. He advised us to act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely, a triad of principles that, when woven into the fabric of our daily lives, can transform us into paragons of virtue, influencing not only our own lives, but also those around us. Imagine embarking on a journey where every step you take is guided by justice. Every word you speak radiates kindness, and every thought you harbor is steeped in sincerity. This isn't merely a noble way to live. It's a blueprint for becoming a beacon of integrity, whose light shines bright, guiding and inspiring others in your wake. Your actions, the very essence of your being, become the threads that weave the rich tapestry of your character, demonstrating a steadfast commitment to navigating life's myriad choices with a moral compass firmly in hand. To act justly is to choose the path of fairness and righteousness, even when faced with decisions where the easier route might tempt you towards self-interest or injustice. Kindness in speech, as Seneca suggests, transcends mere pleasantries. It involves imbuing your words with empathy and compassion, transforming simple conversations into opportunities for healing and guidance. Picture your words as a soothing balm or a guiding light, capable of creating a positive aura that not only leaves a lasting impact but also forges deep, genuine connections with others. This ripple of kindness, once started, has the power to transform the atmosphere around you, fostering an environment where understanding and compassion flourish. The cornerstone of these outward expressions lies in the sincerity of your thoughts. Seneca's call to think sincerely urges us to cultivate a garden of authentic reflections, free from the weeds of deceit or selfishness. It's about allowing your true beliefs and values to guide your actions and words, ensuring that your external expressions are a faithful mirror of your inner self. This authenticity is what gives your actions and words their true power, making them resonate with others on a profound level. By embodying these timeless principles, justice in action, kindness in speech, and sincerity in thought, you become a living testament to the virtues that Stoicism espouses. Your existence becomes a magnet, attracting others towards a higher standard of living, and your life itself becomes a lesson taught not through preaching, but through the eloquent silence of example. In a world rife with turmoil and strife, the significance of living according to Seneca's counsel cannot be overstated. Individuals who embrace these virtues become not merely influencers, but architects of a society founded on the bedrock of justice, kindness, and sincerity. Each virtuous deed, each word spoken with compassion, and each genuine thought contributes to the edifice of a better, more harmonious world. Therefore, as you navigate the ebb and flow of your daily life, hold fast to the simplicity and depth of Seneca's advice. Act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely. This triad of virtues, when practiced diligently, has the power to transform your life into a masterpiece of virtue, inspiring those around you to embark on their own voyages towards a life of greater meaning and compassion. In doing so, you not only honor the legacy of Stoicism, but also contribute to the creation of a world where the principles of justice, kindness, and sincerity are not just ideals, but the very pillars upon which society stands. Incorporating a quote from another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, further illuminates this path. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This call to action underscores the essence of Stoicism, not just in contemplation, but in living out the virtues that define a good life. By acting justly, speaking kindly, and thinking sincerely, you embody the very ideals that Stoicism holds dear, setting a living example for others to follow. In this way, your life becomes not just a journey of personal virtue, but a beacon that lights the way for others, guiding them towards a life of purpose, integrity, and compassion. 2. Eudaimonia, flourishing life. Embarking on the path to eudaimonia, or a flourishing life, is akin to reaching the pinnacle of our Stoic voyage. It's a state of being that transcends mere survival or resilience. It's about unlocking the vast potential that resides within you, aligning your life with the essence of your rational nature, and seeking out excellence in every aspect of your existence. Imagine living in such a way that every corner of your life is infused with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, where you're not merely existing but truly living. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, offers us a powerful metaphor to illustrate this point. He observes, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Picture yourself burdened with the weight of worries and fears about events that haven't occurred and may never happen. It's as if you're carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, making every step a struggle, when you could instead be moving through life with ease and grace. Eudaimonia invites us to shed this unnecessary load, to find our unique rhythm in the dance of life, unencumbered by the premature burdens of worry and fear. To dance through life with such lightness and purpose, we must first embrace our nature as rational beings. Unlike creatures driven solely by instinct, we possess the remarkable ability to think, reflect, and make choices. This rational capacity allows us to live intentionally, making decisions that resonate with our deepest values and aspirations. Eudaimonia is realized when we harness this power, steering our lives in directions that bring us true fulfillment and joy. Furthermore, the pursuit of excellence in all areas of our lives is a cornerstone of this flourishing existence. Excellence here is not synonymous with perfection, but represents a commitment to giving our best in everything we do, be it in nurturing relationships, excelling in our careers, or fostering personal growth. Seneca's wisdom, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary," serves as a reminder that excellence is a remedy to the unnecessary suffering brought on by worry and fear. It's about striving to be our best selves, thereby minimizing the space for regret and unnecessary suffering. Imagine starting each day with a sense of purpose, actively seeking opportunities to enrich your life and the lives of those around you. This is the essence of eudaimonia, a life that is vibrant, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. As we strive for this flourishing life, let us take Seneca's advice to heart, shedding the unnecessary burdens that weigh us down. By embracing our rational nature and pursuing excellence in all we do, we can transform our lives into a beautiful garden in full bloom, where each day is more colorful and rewarding than the last. Finally, the lesson for our audience is clear. To cultivate a life of eudaimonia, we must first recognize and embrace our capacity for rational thought. This empowers us to make choices that align with our true nature and values. We must also commit to the pursuit of excellence, not as a quest for perfection, but as a dedication to bringing forth our best in every moment. By doing so, we not only minimize unnecessary suffering but also pave the way for a life that is truly flourishing. Let us take inspiration from Seneca and the allegory of the sculptor, remembering that a life of eudaimonia is within our reach if we are willing to embrace our rationality, pursue excellence, and let go of the burdens that hold us back. 3. Practice detachment. Embarking on the journey of Stoicism, we uncover the profound practice of detachment, a cornerstone that teaches us to navigate the tumultuous waters of existence with grace and resilience. Imagine yourself as a sailor in the vast ocean of life, where Stoicism equips you with a life vest named healthy detachment. This concept isn't about fostering indifference or distancing oneself from the world. Rather, it's about cultivating an inner sanctuary, safeguarding your self-worth from the tempests of external judgments and opinions. In the vast coliseum of life, Stoicism gently reminds us, your value is not a subject to be argued in the public square of others' perceptions. Picture Epictetus, the sage of Stoicism, drawing you close to impart a powerful lesson. You possess the extraordinary ability to remain unaffected by the trivialities of life, maintaining your composure amidst chaos. Detachment, as taught by Stoicism, does not imply a disconnection from the world or an ignorance of its happenings. It's akin to having emotions that are coated with a non-stick surface. Life's various events, be they triumphs or defeats, praise or criticism, glide off without leaving a mark. Stoicism encourages us to root our self-esteem deeply within ourselves, making it invulnerable to the external squalls. Epictetus, the venerable guide in the Stoic philosophy, advises, it is entirely within your power to withhold judgment on any matter, preserving your inner harmony. Consider the analogy of navigating the stormy seas of social media, bombarded by a barrage of opinions and judgments. Stoicism offers you a mental armor, empowering you to be the custodian of your tranquility, letting the tumultuous waves of external input wash over you without disturbing your peace. To bring this concept closer to everyday experience, imagine yourself at a family event where a relative, let's say Aunt Susan, expresses disapproval of your life choices. Instead of allowing her words to cast a shadow over your spirits, Stoicism equips you with a metaphorical umbrella. You recognize her viewpoint without allowing it to dampen your mood. Why? Because your self-worth is not anchored to Aunt Susan's or anyone else's validation. This approach is akin to having an all-access pass to the concert of life. You're fully present, enjoying the experience, yet when the critics begin their assessments, you're elsewhere, perhaps enjoying a peaceful moment alone, unaffected. Stoicism teaches us not to adopt a Stoic expression, but to nurture a heart that dances to its own beat, deaf to the cacophony of external judgment. Therefore, let us embrace the practice of detachment as a daily discipline. Cultivate the strength to remain opinion-free, allowing life's surges to break against your steadfast spirit, your peace undisturbed. Stoicism bestows upon us the liberty to move gracefully through life's storms, secure in the knowledge that our worth is an eternal flame, unquenchable by any external force. Now consider the tale of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who faced immense challenges during his reign, from plagues to invasions. Despite these external pressures, Marcus adhered to Stoic principles, particularly detachment. He viewed these challenges not as personal affronts, but as opportunities to apply Stoic virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. His meditations reveal a man deeply committed to maintaining inner peace and virtue, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius's life teaches us that detachment is not about avoiding responsibility or emotions. It's about controlling our response to external events, focusing on what we can control, and letting go of what we cannot. In conclusion, the practice of Stoic detachment offers a pathway to a life of serenity and resilience. It teaches us to distinguish between our internal world, over which we have control, and the external world, which we cannot control. By focusing on our internal responses, values, and actions, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and maintain our tranquility. Let this be a lesson and an encouragement to all, to cultivate a life of detachment, where our inner peace remains undisturbed by the chaos of the world, allowing us to live with purpose, dignity, and calm. 4. The power of now. Imagine a scenario all too familiar. You're ensconced in your office, your mind a whirlwind of regrets over words misspoken last week, or perhaps you find yourself in the quietude of night, the silence punctuated by the relentless ticking of the clock, as worries about the morrow hold you captive. It is in these moments that Epictetus would gently remind you. Pause. The past, with its trials and tribulations, has faded into the annals of time, and the future, with its infinite possibilities, remains shrouded in the mists of the unknown. But what of the present, this moment, right here, right now, is alive, pulsating with life's rhythm. You are its inhabitant. This present moment is akin to a single frame in the vast tapestry of a cinematic masterpiece. The scenes that have elapsed are but echoes of a bygone era, and those that are yet to come are cloaked in mystery. However, the scene unfolding before your eyes, this singular frame, is vibrant with color and life. Epictetus compels us to step into the role of the director of our own lives, to grasp the reins of the present with both hands, for it is in this moment alone that we truly possess the power to shape our destiny. Consider the past as a tome whose chapters have been written, its narrative fixed and immutable. The future, conversely, is an unwritten saga, its pages blank, filled with the promise of dreams yet to be realized. But the present? It is a canvas, pristine and unmarred, awaiting the stroke of your brush. Herein lies your domain, where decisions are made, actions are taken, and the course of your story is charted. To squander this precious gift on the regrets of yesterday or the uncertainties of tomorrow is to forsake the very essence of life itself. Epictetus beckons us to awaken to the immediacy of the now, to immerse ourselves in the sensory banquet that life offers. Whether it is the simple pleasure of a morning brew, the gentle caress of sunlight on your skin, or the rhythmic patter of rain against the window pane, these are the threads from which the tapestry of your existence is woven. Life, in its infinite complexity, will inevitably present challenges, casting shadows upon our path. Yet, even amidst the tempest, there is a sanctuary to be found in the present moment. It is the eye of the storm, a haven of tranquility and purpose in the tumultuous sea of existence. Therefore, I urge you, take a moment to breathe deeply, to cast your gaze upon the world around you and to embrace the profound truth that resides within the now. As Epictetus so eloquently stated, seize it, for it is the only tangible reality. The past serves as your mentor, guiding you with its lessons. The future is an enigma, its secrets veiled. But the present, it is your masterpiece in the making. Adorn it with the vibrant hues of intention, purpose, and the zest for life. Incorporating the timeless wisdom of Stoicism into the fabric of our modern lives, we find that the principles espoused by philosophers like Epictetus are not relics of a bygone era, but are as relevant today as they were in ancient times. They remind us that amidst the hustle and bustle of our daily routines, the pursuit of success, and the navigation of life's challenges, the power of now remains an unchanging beacon of hope and clarity. It is a call to action, urging us to live fully in each moment, to embrace the present with open arms, and to paint our lives with the broad strokes of purposeful living. 5. Embrace what you can control. Envision yourself as the master sculptor of your own destiny, holding in your hands the chisel of choice and a block of marble that symbolizes the journey of your life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us a powerful lesson. To focus our energy on the aspects of life, we have the power to influence and to release our grip on those we cannot. This wisdom is encapsulated in the words of the legendary Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who profoundly stated, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Imagine life's challenges and setbacks as the raw marble presented before you. Each decision you make, each reaction to the events of life, is akin to a sculptor chipping away at this marble, gradually revealing the masterpiece within. This perspective empowers you to realize that you are not a passive victim of your circumstances, but rather the active creator of your reality. Every difficulty or obstacle can be seen as an opportunity for you to shape with your artistic touch. Your mindset and choices are the tools with which you carve out your path, transforming the chaos of life into a work of art that is uniquely yours. The essence of this teaching is not about exerting control over the uncontrollable elements of life, but rather about mastering your responses to them. Consider the everyday annoyances and challenges we face, such as traffic jams, unexpected weather changes, or minor inconveniences. While these situations are beyond our control, our reactions to them are not. This realization is a game changer. It grants you the power to choose your response, whether it's to let a rainy day dampen your spirits or to embrace the rain and dance in it. Your response to life's unpredictabilities is the masterpiece you're continuously crafting. This approach to life is incredibly freeing. Stoicism offers you the chisel of wisdom, enabling you to carve your own path rather than being swayed by external circumstances. It encourages you to be the sculptor of your experiences, not a bystander. By embracing the things you can control, your reactions, decisions, and attitude, you take charge of your life. Even when faced with life's inevitable curveballs, Stoicism equips you with the resilience and perspective to not just participate in the game of life, but to design the rules of the game yourself. Let's draw inspiration from a historical figure who embodied the Stoic spirit, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. Despite the immense pressures and responsibilities of leading an empire, Aurelius maintained a focus on personal virtue and inner peace. His meditations reveal a man deeply committed to self-reflection and the practice of Stoicism in the face of adversity. His life teaches us that, no matter the external chaos, the tranquility of the mind can be maintained through Stoic principles. Incorporating this Stoic wisdom into our daily lives begins with small, deliberate actions. Start by observing your reactions to minor irritations or setbacks. Ask yourself, is my response within my control? Can I choose a more constructive attitude? Gradually, you'll begin to see significant changes in how you navigate life's complexities. This shift in perspective is not just about coping with life, but thriving within it, crafting a narrative of resilience, purpose, and serenity. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy offers invaluable lessons and advice for improving our lives. By embracing what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we unlock the potential to sculpt a life of meaning and fulfillment. Remember, in the mosaic of existence, you are the artist, and your reactions, decisions, and attitudes are the tools with which you carve your destiny. Let Stoicism be your guide, and take up the chisel with confidence and purpose. Life may be unpredictable, but with Stoicism as your compass, you have the power to navigate it with grace and wisdom. 6. Memento Mori. Remember death. In the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a powerful reminder, Memento Mori, a Latin term that beckons us to remember death. At first glance, this notion may seem somewhat morose, a shadow cast over the brightness of life. Yet within this contemplation of mortality, there exists a profound catalyst for transformation and enlightenment. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of life's transient nature, invite us to pause amidst our daily whirlwind of activities and reflect on the impermanence of our existence. This reflection is not meant to dampen our spirits, but to ignite a flame of awareness and purpose within us. Consider a typical evening. You're lounging on your sofa, phone in hand, debating whether to take a leap towards your dreams or to postpone them yet again. It is in these moments that the wisdom of Memento Mori gently whispers, echoing the sentiments of the venerable Marcus Aurelius, who might say, "Remember, friend, death could greet you at any moment. Yes, even now." This reminder is not a harbinger of doom, but a liberator, freeing us from the chains of procrastination and complacency. The Stoics teach us that acknowledging the finite nature of our time on earth serves as a potent motivator. urging us to cast aside delay and embrace the present with vigor and purpose. Imagine, if you will, being told you had only one day left to live. How would you choose to spend those precious hours? What dreams would you pursue, what words would you share, and what thoughts would fill your mind? This perspective shift, from taking life for granted to seeing each day as a gift, transforms our approach to living. It encourages us to act with intention, to cherish every moment, and to prioritize what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, implores us to let the reality of our mortality inform our decisions, guiding our actions, our words, and our thoughts. This isn't an invitation to reckless abandon, or a call to abandon our responsibilities in pursuit of fleeting pleasures. Rather, it's a profound encouragement to align our lives with our deepest values and aspirations. Whether it's repairing a strained relationship, pursuing a long-held passion, or finding joy in the simple pleasures of life, the awareness of our mortality urges us to live authentically and fully. Incorporating additional Stoic wisdom, we might also reflect on the words of Seneca, who reminds us, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested." This sentiment reinforces the Stoic principle of Memento Mori, urging us not only to remember that we will die, but also to recognize that the time we have is enough to live meaningfully, if only we choose to use it wisely. Thus, the next time you find yourself hesitating or postponing what is truly important, let the ancient wisdom of Memento Mori be your guide. Embrace it not as a somber reminder, but as an empowering call to action, a beacon that illuminates the path to living a life of purpose, authenticity, and fulfillment. In the grand tapestry of existence, let us weave our threads with intention and grace, mindful that while our time may be limited, the potential for our lives to shine brightly is infinite. Life, indeed, is too precious to be squandered in the shadows of indecision and fear. Let us step into the light of purposeful living, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, and make every moment count. 7. The Dichotomy of Control. Embarking on the journey of self-focus and inner resilience, we delve into the profound wisdom of the Stoic philosophy, particularly the enlightening concept of the dichotomy of control, as introduced by the venerable Epictetus. This principle serves as a beacon of clarity in the tumultuous sea of life, guiding us to discern between what is within our realm of influence and what lies beyond our control. Imagine navigating through life's unpredictable waves, armed with the insight that our power lies not in altering the course of every tide, but in steering our own vessel with grace and determination. Epictetus, with his timeless wisdom, presents us with a metaphorical division of life's contents into two distinct categories. On one side, we have elements that fall under our jurisdiction, such as our perspectives, the vigor of our efforts, and our decision to embrace the morning sun or to retreat into the comfort of our beds for a few moments longer. On the opposite side, we encounter the external forces, those unpredictable and often unwelcome guests like inclement weather, the relentless pace of a morning commute, or the nocturnal serenades of a neighbor. These are the aspects of life that remain impervious to our desires and interventions. The essence of Epictetus's teaching lies in the liberation that comes from focusing our energies on the sphere of our influence. It's akin to donning an invisible cloak of resilience, empowering us to navigate through life's challenges with a sense of purpose and serenity. By channeling our efforts towards what we can control, we reclaim our agency, transforming potential obstacles into stepping stones towards personal growth and fulfillment. This shift in focus is not merely a strategy for coping, but a profound reclamation of our inner strength, enabling us to lead lives marked by intention and grace. Consider the everyday scenarios that test our patience and resolve. A sudden downpour that threatens to dampen a long-anticipated outdoor gathering, or the digital abyss that ensues from an untimely internet outage. In these moments, the dichotomy of control invites us to pause and reflect, to ask ourselves whether these circumstances fall within our sphere of influence. If the answer is affirmative, we are called to action, to rise to the occasion as architects of our own destiny. If, however, we find ourselves facing the immutable. Our energy is better preserved for endeavors that reflect our capacity for impact. Through the lens of this Stoic wisdom, we are reminded of the fleeting nature of life and the futility of entangling ourselves in the web of the uncontrollable. Embracing the dichotomy of control is akin to unlocking our inherent potential, allowing us to navigate life's vicissitudes with a sense of empowerment and equanimity. It is a call to action, urging us to focus our energies on the fertile ground of our own attitudes and actions, thereby cultivating a life of purpose and resilience. To enrich our understanding of this concept, let us draw inspiration from the allegory of the seasoned sailor. Amidst a tempest, where the waves tower and the winds howl with fury, the sailor remains undaunted. His hands, firm on the wheel, guide the ship through the tumult, not by wishing the storm away, but by skillfully navigating through it. This allegory mirrors the essence of the dichotomy of control, illustrating that our strength lies not in quelling the storm, but in mastering the art of sailing in spite of it. In embracing the dichotomy of control, we are invited to cultivate a mindset of resilience and focus, to recognize the boundaries of our influence, and to act with intention within that realm. It is a journey toward self-mastery, where each challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every setback a lesson in perseverance. By anchoring ourselves in the principles of Stoic philosophy, we learn to navigate life's uncertainties with a steady hand and a serene heart, embodying the essence of being the rock amidst the swirling currents of existence. In conclusion, the dichotomy of control offers a profound lesson in living a life of purpose and tranquility. It teaches us to discern between the controllable and the uncontrollable, to invest our energies wisely, and to embrace the power of our own agency. As we journey through the tapestry of life, let us hold fast to this wisdom, allowing it to illuminate our path towards self-focus and resilience. Remember, in the grand narrative of life, you are the author of your own story. Write it with intention, grace, and an unwavering focus on the power within your grasp. 8. The inner citadel. In the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a powerful concept introduced by Marcus Aurelius, known as the inner citadel. Picture this: a formidable, unassailable fortress, not of stone and mortar, but of will and spirit, nestled deep within the recesses of your mind. This is not just any refuge. It's akin to a superhero's command center, a place of unparalleled strength and serenity amidst the tumult of daily life. The modern man, especially those among us navigating the complexities of life between the ages of 30 and 65, encounters a myriad of challenges: work pressures, family responsibilities, and the relentless pace of change. Marcus Aurelius, with his timeless wisdom, invites us to adopt a heroic stance, retreating into our inner citadel when the cacophony of the world grows too loud. This inner citadel is not a mere fantasy of escapism, but a tangible mental strategy. It represents a sanctuary of calm and clarity, a mental fortress of solitude, where one is sovereign over their thoughts and emotions. Within its walls, the external chaos of deadlines, disputes, and demands fades into insignificance. Here, in your mental stronghold, you possess the extraordinary ability to remain composed, deliberate, and undisturbed by the storms that rage outside. Imagine facing a day where everything seems to go awry. Your inbox is overflowing, your schedule is back-to-back, and every notification seems to demand a piece of your peace. It is precisely in these moments that the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius shines brightest. By mentally donning your cape and retreating to your inner citadel, you grant yourself a moment of reprieve, a chance to breathe, to assess, and to choose your response rather than reacting impulsively. This fortress is impervious to the external world's turmoil, safeguarded by a mental force field that no stressor can penetrate. Marcus Aurelius's teachings go beyond mere tranquility. They empower us with the keys to our own mental bastion, a hub of inner strength. This concept is akin to a secret power-up, enabling us to maintain our zen amidst chaos, transforming us from overwhelmed individuals into calm, collected, and capable heroes of our own narratives. The inner citadel is not about escaping reality, but about mastering the art of mental resilience. It's a place where we not only weather the storm but also learn to dance in the rain, turning adversity into opportunity. In this mental dojo, we hone the skill of maintaining our composure, embracing the Stoic principle that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. The next time life presents a challenge, remember the sage advice of Marcus Aurelius and retreat to your inner citadel. This strategic withdrawal is not an act of surrender, but a powerful maneuver to recharge your mental superhero powers, ready to face the world with renewed strength and serenity. Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This reinforces the idea that our inner citadel is a place of profound personal power and autonomy. By integrating these ancient philosophies with modern life, we find practical guidance for maintaining focus and equilibrium in the face of life's inevitable challenges. The inner citadel thus becomes not just a concept but a living practice, a daily commitment to self-focus and resilience that transforms our experience of the world. In conclusion, the inner citadel is more than a metaphor. It's a vital Stoic practice that offers men a way to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and strength. By embracing this concept, we can find peace amidst chaos, strength in adversity, and the courage to meet each day with a hero's heart. Let the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius guide you to discover the power of your inner citadel, and may your journey through life be marked by serenity, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of a Stoic. 9. Negative visualization. This concept, inspired by the wisdom of Seneca, revolves around the practice of negative visualization. It's a peculiar, yet immensely powerful exercise that beckons you to entertain the thought of losing something or someone dear to you. While it may initially cast a shadow of gloom, I urge you to stay the course with me. Envision waking up to a day stripped of its usual comforts. The warmth of your bed now a distant memory, the morning air devoid of your favorite coffee's aroma, and the absence of familiar voices that once filled your space with joy. You're greeted instead by an unsettling silence, a void where abundance once flourished. Why, you might wonder, would anyone suggest dwelling on such a seemingly negative notion? Seneca, with his profound insight, proposed that this exercise acts as a powerful mechanism for fostering a deep sense of gratitude. By temporarily removing the veil of the everyday, you're offered a clearer vision of the true value of your possessions and relationships. It's akin to cleaning a fogged-up window to reveal the stunning view that lies beyond. But the benefits of negative visualization extend beyond cultivating gratitude. This practice also serves as a rigorous mental training, equipping you to handle the unpredictable nature of life with grace and resilience. Life, in all its beauty and chaos, is guaranteed to present challenges both minor and monumental. By mentally simulating the experience of loss, you're effectively building a resilience muscle, armoring yourself against the emotional impact of future adversities. Consider this exercise as your personal superhero training montage, where you visualize confronting and triumphing over adversity, thus emerging stronger and more prepared. When real-life challenges inevitably arise, you'll find yourself not blindsided but ready. You've already exercised those mental muscles after all. Engaging in negative visualization might seem counterintuitive, akin to focusing on the dark clouds rather than the silver lining. However, this unique practice arms you with a form of mental fortitude that not only enhances your appreciation for the present, but also fortifies you for the unpredictable journey ahead. It's not an exercise in fostering negativity, but rather a strategy for using those thoughts as a springboard towards a life marked by resilience and profound gratitude. To encapsulate the essence of this practice, let's recall a poignant quote from Marcus Aurelius, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This sentiment perfectly aligns with the principle of negative visualization. By consciously choosing to explore the potential loss of what we hold dear, we're not succumbing to fear or pessimism. Instead, we're training our minds to focus on the strength within, to appreciate the present and to navigate the future with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit resilient against the tides of uncertainty. So while the notion of negative visualization might initially appear as a walk through the shadows, it's actually a journey towards the light. It's a practice that teaches us to cherish the now, to strengthen our mental fortitude, and to face life's ebbs and flows with a serene mind and a resilient spirit. In embracing this seemingly paradoxical exercise, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, paving the way for a life lived with purpose, gratitude, and unwavering strength. 10. Amor, Fati. Love your fate. Embrace your fate with open arms. This profound piece of wisdom comes from Seneca, a towering figure in the world of Stoicism, who introduces us to the concept of Amor Fati, or the love of one's fate. This philosophy isn't about passively accepting whatever life throws at you. It's about welcoming it with enthusiasm, loving every bit of it, and finding profound, cosmic significance in each twist and turn life takes. Imagine life's challenges not as obstacles meant to hinder you, but as stepping stones designed to elevate you to your greatest potential. Seneca's message isn't one of mere tolerance towards life's rough patches, but an encouragement to wholeheartedly embrace them, to see them as integral parts of the magnificent adventure that is your life. He invites us to view every challenge as an opportunity, a chance to prove our mettle. The essence of Amor Fati is akin to daring the universe to do its worst with the steadfast belief that not only will you survive the onslaught, but you will also thrive, emerging stronger and more resilient. This perspective might seem a tad mystical, but its practical applications are life-altering. It transforms the way you perceive adversity. Instead of bemoaning difficult times, you begin to see them as opportunities to strengthen your resilience. This philosophy doesn't advocate for a denial of life's storms, but encourages finding beauty amidst the tempests. It's relatively easy to feel grateful when life is a continuous stream of positive experiences, but Amor Fati challenges us to extend our gratitude to include the tumultuous, chaotic aspects of life. Those difficult moments are not conspiracies against your peace. They are lessons in disguise, urging you to grow and adapt. So, the next time life decides to throw a curveball your way, welcome it with a grin. Embrace your fate as if reuniting with a long-lost friend, because hidden within every misstep and every hurdle is an opportunity for you to rise to your greatness. Life is far from being a straightforward path. It's a serpentine road filled with unexpected turns. Amor Fati is the magical ingredient that transforms every twist and turn into a step forward on your epic journey. It's about making peace with the fact that we cannot control every aspect of our lives, but we can control how we respond to them. This Stoic principle teaches us to find joy and meaning in everything that happens, encouraging a state of contentment and resilience that is unshakable by life's inevitable ups and downs. Marcus Aurelius, who said, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs." This quote encapsulates the essence of Amor Fati, urging us to see the harmony in our experiences, recognizing that everything that occurs is perfectly suited to our journey. It's a call to trust in the unfolding of our lives, to believe that there's a reason behind every experience, and to find strength and wisdom in the acceptance of our fate. In embracing Amor Fati, we're not just surviving life's storms. We're learning to dance in the rain, to see the silver lining in every cloud, and to understand that our greatest lessons often come from our most challenging experiences. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to not only endure, but to thrive and find happiness regardless of circumstances. This Stoic secret to daily self-focus is not about diminishing the value of our struggles, but about elevating our perspective to see the growth and opportunities they bring. In conclusion, Amor Fati is not merely a Stoic principle, it's a way of life. It's about loving your fate with all its unpredictability and challenges, and seeing it as the perfect pathway to your personal growth and fulfillment. By adopting this mindset, we open ourselves to a life of resilience, joy, and profound contentment, regardless of what life may throw our way. So let us step forward with confidence and love for our fate, embracing each moment as an integral part of our journey to greatness. So, my friends, as we conclude our journey today with Be the Rock 10 Stoic Secrets to Daily Self-Focus, let's carry forward the essence of Stoicism into every aspect of our lives. Embrace the challenges, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to fortify your inner strength and serenity. Remember, the power to lead a fulfilling life lies in your perception and the Stoic wisdom that guides your path. As we part ways, I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and integrate them into your daily routine. And if you found value in our time together, please consider showing your support by liking this video, subscribing to Stoic in Your Life, and sharing this journey with others who might benefit. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any future insights that can further illuminate your path to self-focus and resilience. Thank you for walking this path with me. Until we meet again, let the principles of Stoicism be your compass, and remember, in the midst of life's storms, you have the strength to be the rock. Stay resilient, stay stoic,